KCCM has done a lot of work on our campus, and it's all been very high quality work. But this one, I think because of the complexity of it, I think because of the multiple benefits of it, and I think because of the budget and the time constraints we were working within, and even the weather we had to deal with, and the focal point that this building is on the campus, this made this probably the most exceptional project that Kirchhoff Consigli has done for us yet, and the most successful one the college has done in the 17 years that I've been here.
What impressed me most was their ability to stay on the accelerated schedule that we had. The renovation was very complex in terms of the amount of demo that we had to do on the first 2 floors and the compressed time frame that we did it in. To me, their ability to keep it on track, keep it moving forward, and still make the completion date was probably what impressed me the most. What I almost recommended in hindsight, wish we had done, was a blog so that we could have shared with the campus community how many decisions we make in a day to make this project happen. And I think what amazed me the most was everybody's ability to stay on top of those details, handle those problems, and in the end still create a product that is so worthwhile to both the client and the owner. But I think what made this team work and this project successful was that we were all real with each other. We're very honest, So I think that open communication between the team members really made the project a success.
This has been such a wonderful project for the campus, and it's come out so successfully because of the support that we've had from Kirchhoff Consigli Construction Management. I mean, it really started at the top when we were working with Greg Burns and Joe Kirchhoff and Scott Kershank. Really, that team started to work with us to help to put this project within budget. We had a great group of people we worked with as the project management team, working with Fred and with Steve and with Tim and with Justin. So the people that we worked with really helped to make this project very successful and also helped the project to be the beautiful building that it is on our campus.
Many people that walked the job told us they just couldn't believe the change and what it was before and what it was at the end. And they just couldn't, it was really, I don't think they could put that in their mind to realize what a beautiful building they were going to have at the end. So, we know for sure that it exceeded their expectations.
We were able to incorporate so much self-perform into it and show that beyond a doubt how effective we can be with our self-performed labor, specifically our framers. We were able to make a good profit with our carpenters on this job, and we did it safely and efficiently and never really had any major problems.
We had done renovations in the past with the FDR project, but this one was a good barometer of how we do with renovations. I think this size renovation was a real test for us, and it tested our limits of what we could do as a company. And I think pulling out a 115,000 square foot building was a big accomplishment for us.
The owner was impressed, I think, the most by the manner in which the entire project team handled those day-to-day issues that cropped up, the unforeseen circumstances, and how we dealt with the architect on their behalf, how we dealt with them, how we resolved the issue, how quickly we moved on the fly so that the overall schedule wasn't impacted.
We had over 100 men on average per day working for the better part of a year.
The best people you would want to work with. I mean, everybody was just really played their role, and that was a huge part of the success of the project.
The wheel kept turning, everybody knew which spoke they were. If I needed to handle something, they knew I would. If I needed something else handled, I knew Justin would do it, or Steve would do it, or Tim would do it. It was almost as though we didn't need to even speak to one another about who was going to handle that. We already knew who was going to take care of it, and it just kind of happened.
This should be Project of the Year because the heart and soul of this project came out of this office. Our self-performed crews, our self-performed manpower, the challenges that they faced every day, was really amazing, and how they overcame them. And you know, they kept their morale up. We stayed profitable. They kept us on schedule. You know, and it was just really amazing how they dealt with these challenges and at the end made such a beautiful product.
You know, from day one, when it was just Justin in the trailer, and then when the whole team got together, we were going to give it 110%, no matter how the project was going or not. And I think that impressed them and got them on our side. I think we got a raving fan out of it. So I think just our effort in general, you know, it is a challenging building, and I think they were really proud to see that we were in it with them.
I believe this should be Project of the Year because of the complication of the project, the different aspects, the different finishes, 5 floors, 115,000 square feet, raving fan, an owner that will definitely want us back again. The biggest thing that I'm most proud of is we got this project done on schedule.